This is Al Dente Diva, and you're tuned in to the Grab 'em in the Brisket Barbecue Podcast.
Straight out of Texas, we're born to live this way. Fire the grill up and hand me a cold beer. Hey, we're barbecuing, the fire's smoking, the brisket's cooking. Let's grab 'em in the brisket.
Hey, yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. This is the Christmas edition.
Wow.
Grab 'em the Brisket Christmas edition. I know it's early, but hey, we're going to be celebrating Christmas all month, so we thought we'd just maybe break it off a little bit new. A little less on the barbecue today, more about the holiday cheer, and more about the holiday beer. That's what I'm talking
Holiday
about.
cheer and holiday beer.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
Well,
What had happened was we have a quota for how many beers we're supposed to drink a year.
Oh, that's true.
And
yeah.
we're short. So we've got, 5 beers lined up tonight we're going to try to get through as we talk about whatever else we're going to talk about. But, yeah, we've got 5 beers starting with this
what's
this little
first?
jam right here. Holiday jam. James, you brought this one. You want to tell us about it?
like I did any research on this right here. The can is pretty cool. Holiday Jam. It's got the dude with the beard. I honestly, as I'm drinking this beer, I'm going to tell you, I expected something a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It looks good, man. I haven't busted mine open yet. 8% alcohol. A joyous melange. I don't know. Something of cranberry puree, cinnamon, clove, and ginger.
Yeah.
Melange. No, that's perfect. You nailed it.
Yeah.
There's the melange in it that gets you.
8%. 8% beer.
The carpal, the phalanges, and the melanges.
Melanges, yep.
Exactly. There it is. Grabbing the brisket. Science. There you go.
Science. Yeah. This pork chop you made, y'all can see me chomping on this. I don't know if you can hear me, but that is freaking good, bro.
Okay.
You were like, oh, I don't know, there's something missing. This is good. This is legit, and it's super tender.
Okay.
This is-
That's the grabbing the brisket rub that I worked on. So I worked on it over the weekend, and we just did some, I guess they're ribeye pork steaks, if that's a terminology for it. They call them cowboy ribeyes or cowboy pork steaks at HEB. And it's some like cut of the pork butt, but it's super tender and super juicy. So when I only cooked these things to like 155, pulled them, let them rest.
Now he tells you. Nice knowing you, John.
Yeah. R.I.P. your gut.
No, I'm getting a ribeye, not that it tastes like a ribeye, but around the edge, there's definitely part of it that tasted or had the texture more of like a spinalis type, like you would get on a regular ribeye. So it's, I don't know, it's good. Good
Yeah,
job.
when you look at the pack, there's definitely the darker red meat, and then there's the normal white pork, which you would expect to like a pork chop.
Yeah. He's just checking your face.
You good? Yeah.
Did you eat the whole damn thing? My God, dude. Jeez, what the-
Yeah. This might be one of our best episodes, or it might be one of our worst. So, hey, cheers, guys. Let's jump right into it. So, I'll start it off. Let me go ahead and just start it off. Matt, you good?
Am I good?
Oh, I look like you're about to cheer something over there.
No. Go ahead.
Okay, so my wife, she dabbles. Let me back this up a little bit. I'm not trying to get in trouble or anything. My wife likes to have the house smelling well, and she takes care of the house, and she makes it all nice looking and presentable, whatever. And so all the great smelling plugins that go all around the house. So she decided to get into a little bit of that holiday cheer, a little holiday spirit, and decided to go some mint type flavor. I don't know what it was called, but that went into all the plugins. And so when you go into the house, and I can only equate this to, if you ever wanted to stick your head up a candy cane's ass and smell what it would be like, that's what it smells like inside my house. I eat and drink, smell mint all the time. I wake up, I'm like, hey, if you're going on a date and you're trying to you don't have any gum, just come over to my house and just take a good whiff of what's going on there because I was like, holy shit. She's like, I can't, is it bad? I'm like, that's too much. We got to dial that back a little bit. I mean, throw a little something else in there, but yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
That's what's going on in the Moore household right now.
All right. Alex just rolled in. Should we get him in here real quick?
Yeah, let's just buzz him in.
Okay.
All right, so can I take a few minutes to talk about my whole COVID survival story?
Oh, yeah.
I know last week I came down with COVID, and I had to do a remote from my garage. I apologize if
25 feet away.
Right. I apologize if the quality of the podcast was a little bit sus. I can't help it. I can't help the germs or whatever. But I let me talk about a little bit about the surviving COVID portion of my life, and I'm gonna try to put a little sugar on it, a little bit, sugarcoat things just a little bit. Look, I am very disappointed that I did not get to go with my wife and my daughter over to our friend's pancakes and pajama party, and the party afterwards that they had. Dusty, Janae, shout out to them. Love you guys. Derek, Corinne. Hey, salts of the earth. I love you guys. I miss you guys. But let me talk a little bit about just being sick by myself. Dude, I ate whatever I wanted.
So no lack of taste or
No.
whatever. Loss of taste.
Well, I did lose a little bit of a taste, but that was like after they got back.
Wait, so they went.
No, They went to LaGrange.
Oh, you stayed home by yourself. I didn't
I
realize
stayed home by myself,
Okay.
just a quarantine by myself, and
Dude, that does sound nice.
yeah, I watched movies. I ate what I wanted whenever I wanted, and it was just like, and you know how it is when you get sick. You're just like, I mean, sick calories don't really count, right? You just
Yeah,
eat
you can just
whatever
do whatever you want. Yeah.
I'm like, yes, I will eat Popeyes. I will get McDonald's. Hey, 11 o'clock at night, boom, let's DoorDash and McDonald's. Who gives a shit? Nobody does. Like, when you're in that mind frame or that time state, it's like, I got Roadhouse fired up. I was like, let me get some chicken nuggets. Let me get some stuff going on because I'm sick. I need help, right? Only thing that can help me is Patrick Swayze and Roadhouse and chicken nuggets. So I went through this whole like action movie marathon type deal over the last over those like 2-day like spans. So let me run down a little bit of the list of the movies that I watched.
Okay.
Let me get your thoughts, your feedback. So watched Predator 1 and 2.
Okay, nice.
Do you have a preference over 1 or 2? Or
One for sure.
Never seen either one.
I mean, 2 has Bill Paxton in it, if I remember correctly. And are you sure? Pretty
just
sure
watched them.
Bill Paxton was in Predator.
No, you're thinking of Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're thinking of Aliens.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Aliens was
Yeah,
Bill
okay,
Paxton.
right.
Yeah. So yeah, Predator was
Definitely
Arnold.
Predator 1. Yeah.
So I watched Predator 1 and 2, Equalizer 1 and 2. Have you seen that?
With Denzel?
Denzel.
Yeah, that's good.
seen either one.
Super
I've seen
badass.
the first one.
Both of them are great. Equally just as good as the other. Got to watch them. Roadhouse, Tombstone,
Roadhouse, Yeah. Oh, Tombstone's the best. Yep.
Revenge of the Nerds.
You watched a lot.
Does that count as an action movie? I thought those were action movies.
Well, I had to throw that in there.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Fuck, man. Back to the Future,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
I have seen those.
Yeah. I watched a lot of movies. I was like, there was nothing to do. It was like me and the dogs and just like chilling. We did get to watch a little football Sunday night, but I was like, hey, I'm just watching movies, bro. And
No
I
Young
finished-
Guns?
no, I did not get to Young Guns. I did finish it up with Lethal Weapon.
First one?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, nice. Is that it?
No.
Oh my god, there's more.
There's more. Like, that's all I did.
He's
Die
got a
Hard.
list. He's got a list.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Great Christmas movie.
Not a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. But also, I watched at some point in that time frame, I watched Home Alone.
Yeah, nice.
That's
yeah,
a classic.
Yeah. But I was like, I'm Home Alone. I'm watching Home
Man,
Alone.
I want to get COVID. God,
Right?
That's not fair.
Right. You're just like,
I want to
hey.
eat everything I want to eat and just watch movies all day.
Yeah, I gained like probably 2-3 pounds for sure, 100%. I was like, how did that get there? I'm like freaking Santa Claus from like what was the movie Santa Claus? I'm like, how does this movie? How does this just get
Tim
here?
Allen?
I'm like, shit, yeah, the Tim Allen. I'm like, I just woke up and I was like 192, and now I'm like 195. How does that happen?
That's like getting better weight adding. That doesn't count.
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
fine.
allowed
Yeah.
to do that.
That's healthy weight.
Yeah,
really.
that's a healthy weight.
Right. So last week, I think Alex mentioned the cocaine bear. Do you remember this?
I don't remember. I remember the meth gator and the cocaine hippo, but I don't remember the
We
bear.
talked about it a little bit. But
Okay,
I don't
so-
know what we were talking about.
The cocaine bear is actual a movie coming out.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen
Based
the?
on a true story.
It's based on a true story. Have you seen the trailer
No, I
for
have
it?
not
It's
seen it.
so
I haven't even seen the trailer. I meant to watch it.
it's so freaking awesome. It's like it's I had a little clip it here that I pulled. I don't have the actual trailer. Maybe we'll advance it podcast at one point in time. We'll be able to show trailers from YouTube or whatever. But I did a little clip of his like cocaine bear. After a drug-fueled smuggling operation, a black bear ingests a large amount of cocaine and goes on a drug-fueled rampage. This bear just goes crazy berserk.
my
I'm
God.
like, holy shit.
Sounds like Sharknado.
Pretty much, yeah.
But this is real.
It is real. So I got and I'll get a little clipping of this and I'll give it to John. He'll post it or whatever. But this is actual news clipping of does it have a date here? I don't think it has a date here. But when it happened, I think it was like 80s or so.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
and it's just like literally just like a little bit of clip it and some newspaper. I think it was like in Georgia or something like that. And it says a cocaine and dead bear. This is Blue Ridge, Georgia, December 22nd. Does not give a year. A 175-pound black bear apparently died over an overdose of cocaine after discovering a batch of the drugs. I love how it says a batch of the drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
And discovering who gave the bear drugs.
Correct, yeah.
It's a metric batch.
At 175 pounds, that sounds like a little bear. That doesn't sound like a very big bear.
No, dude,
But black bears, I don't think are real big.
they're not the big ones.
Yeah.
Even, I guess
Brown
I don't
bears,
know.
yeah.
But yeah, 175, like, I'm not saying I could whoop its ass, but
Right.
Well,
So,
with bears, it's black.
What are you saying, John? Like,
Black fight back, brown
lay down.
lie down, and white lights out.
you're dead,
Or
right?
white good night.
Yeah. I just heard something about that. They said polar bears, you should get naked and throw all your clothes into a pile because they said polar bears are super easily like ADHD distracted and they'll mess around with your clothes before they chase you.
Right.
So get naked and you'll probably die naked.
Yeah, I was about to say, and then be naked in a polar bear environment. Like, all right.
Right.
Like,
Well, it's better than getting your
I guess getting
balls
bald. Yeah.
eaten off.
You were born naked, you're going to die naked.
I did see that polar bears are the only bears on this planet that actually do love human meat. So,
And they're so big, bro.
Yeah.
They're so big.
Just don't go alone and be faster than whoever you're with. That's how you survive
Exactly.
a polar
What
bear.
movie was
Exactly.
that?
What is that a movie?
Yeah, there was in a movie. He's like, we can't outrun a bear. I don't have to outrun a bear. It's got to outrun you.
Yeah.
Yep.
all right. So today's episode of Grabbing the Brisket, we learned that if you want to purchase drugs in the 80s, just ask for a batch.
Right.
Give me a batch of drugs.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So it says, batch of drugs. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation said today the cocaine was apparently dropped from a plane piloted by Andrew Thornton. How do they know it was piloted by him?
I don't
just
know.
like,
Well, he just did that sort of thing all
Right.
the time. You know how
Oh,
Thornton was.
Andrew, you know.
good old Andrew Thornton. So it says piloted by a plane by Andrew Thornton, a convicted drug smuggler who died September 11th in Knoxville, Tennessee, because he was carrying too heavy of a load while parachuting. My goodness, dude.
Wow.
Drop the load, dumbass.
He's carrying too many batches of drugs,
Right. Batches.
and his parachute can't hold him.
Right. Oh, man. Back in the day, it was funny. Hey, let me get a batch.
Right.
Hey, before we go any farther, what do you think about this beer? I don't think we're ready to grade it yet, but we didn't get your 2 cents. Are you done?
Yeah, I think we can grade this thing.
Okay, I'm done. But what do you think, Alex?
Well, I'm reading what's it's saying about it.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll ju-
before
well, I'm-
before,
like
before
the-
anybody gives a score, can I just say this is a Grabbing the Brisket There it is.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Thank you.
Good job, fellas.
Yeah. Well,
Harmony.
it all comes together. Harmony, harmony, harmony.
It all comes together whenever Jan's not here.
I love it when a plan comes together. Was that 18?
Yes.
All right, now that you've had time to read the can, what do you think about the flavor of the beer?
Well, I shouldn't have read the can because now all I can taste is the clove. Before I read it, like I didn't taste the clove, and now that's all I taste.
Do you like it? Do you not like it?
It's not horrible. It's not my favorite.
Okay. Why don't you give it a score first, Alex?
6.3.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's
bad.
a pretty good score for that response, I think. 6.3?
It's
That's
not horrible. I think it's very good.
right.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I don't. Well, my scoring may be a little different than y'all's.
Okay. We'll leave it at 6.3.
When I first drank this thing, I was thinking, no, this is not for me. I love the can. I love the artwork. The more I drink it, the
I like
more I tolerate it. Maybe it's the 8% alcohol by volume, and by the fifth beer, I'm going to be like, this is the best beer
For
ever.
sure. Yeah.
Was that Arnold Schwarzenegger
I
coming out there?
don't know what that was.
Get down. Get in the chopper.
Get down.
Get in the chopper. We have to drop off a badge.
It's okay. It's pretty okay. Actually, Alex is probably right on the money. I'm gonna go 6.3 too. I like this. This is good. I would drink it again. I'm not probably gonna pay for it, but if James buys more, I'll probably drink another one. It's a good starter beer to kick it off.
My reservation when I saw jam, I was thinking really just sweetness, like it was gonna be sweet, just like some type of like fruit sour type stuff. It was not. It was just a nice little.
It's pleasantly not sweet.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got a little bitterness to it. Definitely 8.0
Wow.
kicks
Yeah.
it up a notch.
Oh, I thought you were giving it a score.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm saying that the alcohol by volume
Right,
kicks
right.
it up a notch.
Right, okay.
But yeah, I will go a solid, probably like 7.7.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, we put a decimal in it.
Real
this time.
scores.
Yeah, you
and
did.
everything.
That's the
Yeah.
first time you put a decimal.
In my
in
first drink,
wow.
I was like, this tastes like potpourri. But the more I drink it, the better it gets.
No, I mean, like it's like I said the last episode where we did the Christmas ale. I forget which beer it was. It was another Christmas beer, wasn't it?
yeah, it's the one from Elder and Sons.
Yeah, and because like
that
I
was
feel
a
like
great beer.
Well, a lot
Yeah,
of
it
these
was.
are like to me are like too syrupy or whatever, and that was one where it's not like that. And this is the same thing. It's not like syrupy or real pine heavy or anything like that. I'm giving it a 7.9. I really like it.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, go buy it.
Okay. We're not going to do the outro song yet because we've got 4 more.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we might as well crack the next one. What do we got?
Yep.
4 more.
Let's see, we did one of James's first. You want to do the Gingerbread Man?
Alex is not sure what he got himself into tonight.
Yeah. Hey, chug that one. You're a little late. Chug that one down and get this one ready. So this is the Martin House because, of course, we can't go a week without having a Martin House beer. And this is the Gingerbread Man Gingerbread Stout.
Jesus, this is 8% also.
Yep.
Dude, the artwork on this,
Really good, right?
Legit.
I don't get it. I don't know what that green monster has to do with Christmas or the kid with the crossbow on his back, but it's cool.
Yeah, I don't either. The little
Smells
slippers.
super sweet.
Yeah, Martin House has a
Okay,
lot of these
so-
stouts tend to be a lot like heavier.
It
so.
it almost looks like Spider-Man, Peter Parker riding Venom.
You think that's it?
Kinda. It does kind of look like that. I don't think that's what it's supposed to be, but it definitely looks a little bit like that.
I definitely taste the gingerbread.
Yeah. Or you got the Bernstein Bears slippers there at the bottom.
Those are not the first.
It is a Bernstein Bears.
Bernstein.
Bernstein.
That there's the Bernstein Bears.
You're not going to get me slipping into that deep fake state that everybody's trying to like, oh, that never existed.
The whole Mandela effect.
Right.
I don't know. Did we show the can?
Who bought
I
this
don't
one?
know.
Yeah, I did. This is something, bro.
It's gingerbready. I'm gonna let that marinate on my palate for a little bit before we start scoring it.
Ooh.
All right. Did you have any more fun COVID stories to share?
I do. And I not COVID stories, but let me go ahead and obviously we're in the 'tis the season. and a lot of people are having office Christmas parties. And so I wrote down a couple of Christmas office parties do's and don'ts. So obviously we all have our own do's and don'ts that we do or not, whatever. So I wrote down a couple things. So maybe you guys want to hear it, maybe not. Maybe you guys have your own.
I probably need to hear this. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Office party do's and don'ts for Christmas. Is that what we're saying here? Okay,
Christmas parties, yeah.
I'm interested.
Do you guys have office parties?
I don't either. That makes sense.
This was something that
had
used to
one in my
happen.
life.
Yeah, this is something that used to happen. I think a lot of corporate entities have gone away from doing this because of a lot of the
nightmare
shenanigans that have gone on. Yeah. So I wrote one. It's like, do not get drunk.
That's a rule.
I think
Or is
it's
that-
more
is that-
of
is
a
that
recommendation.
Is that a pro tip? Is that what you're saying?
What kind of party is that?
Right.
Yeah.
So I
Don't
wrote.
call it a party then.
Yeah, you sure just went to work.
So these are my tips or tricks, do's or don'ts. Don't follow. I'm not saying they're whatever, but I said do not get drunk unless it's open bar because that shit's free. I mean,
If you call it a party, I'm drinking. You better call it a
Just get an
holiday
Uber.
meeting.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting drunk. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
So
Have you-
wait, was the tip to don't get drunk unless it's an open bar? Was
Correct.
That okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I can get down with
Yes.
that.
I think the only, well, it wasn't even. I guess it was an office Christmas party. It wasn't in an office though. It was hosted by a company that my wife worked for, and I got drunk. And
you don't work there. Yeah, you don't work there.
So I was gonna say, is that okay if it's a spouse's thing? Are you supposed to get drunk at that point?
Yeah. Yeah. Totally embarrass
Yeah.
your spouse and make things uncomfortable for her. That's what you
Yeah,
should be doing.
that was a fun night. I don't remember most of it, but it was cool. Open bar. They had like a poker casino thing set up. It was fun.
Yeah, I think it's plus 10 if it is not your employment's Christmas party.
Right.
You're like, I'm not responsible. You are.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
I'm not going to get fired.
You're
You
responsible for me. I'm going to do my thing. So,
I almost got in a fight at a Christmas party a few years ago. So.
oh shit, nice.
are. It's your Christmas party?
No, not mine. Not mine. I
Okay.
would have done it if it was mine, but
You would have?
I would not have done
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I would have anyway.
Number 2 on the list, I got don't talk to your boss.
Don't talk to your boss.
Why not?
Like,
what if he's the
if
one
you're
giving
drunk?
me the
You
drinks?
mean, or just at
Right.
all?
I'm doing a lot of teasing. I shouldn't be teasing. Don't talk to your boss. They don't want to hear your shitty ideas about your TPS reports when you're 10 beers deep.
Okay, yeah. Don't talk about work stuff. Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct. But you should definitely ask your boss for a raise
While you're drunk.
Yes.
while you're drunk. 100%.
I feel like this does not relate to my job at all.
I got a raise one time at a bar.
Hey.
When I worked construction, some guy came in there and was trying to fight the superintendent, and I took up for him.
Got a raise?
Yeah, he told me, he was like, come see me Monday. I got $1 an hour raise.
Nice.
Hell
Damn.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. What else you got?
Last one on the list. Photocopy your ass.
Don't do.
Is this a do or a don't?
This is a do. Your boss will find it hilarious.
Yeah, probably not.
Did you make this list or find this?
I
list?
made it up.
Yeah, I love it. You did a great job. It's really good.
Hey, there's a lot of do's and don'ts out there. Obviously, it's like, hey, don't embarrass yourself. Don't get drunk. Don't do whatever. Yeah, all of it's like pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, geez.
Yeah, I'm not sitting on the copy machine.
I feel like it might break.
I weigh 250.
Yeah, and I'm pushing right there with you, bro.
I don't think that thing's going to hold me.
I think a lot of the articles I read is like this is pretty much becoming a non like thing anymore. Like,
Hey,
all
our company's doing it this year. Now,
Is it?
I don't know the time it's going to be. It could be like around lunchtime. If it is, there might not be drinks.
That's
but
not a party.
They used to do before COVID. They would have like a kind of like end of the day one that would kind of extend, and there'd be drinks. So I don't know. COVID, I think, really kind of threw a lot of that stuff off too, though.
The only Christmas party I've ever been to was when I worked at CC's Pizza. and guess what we ate? Pizza.
Was it all like the leftover pizza?
And it was
at the end of
bring
the
your own
shift?
beer.
right.
Was it the macaroni and cheese pizza?
Yeah, I don't even know if we had that then. This was a long time ago, 20 plus years ago.
Yeah.
God, you're old.
Your
Jeez.
boss rolled
in
you in.
college.
Your boss rolled you in. Is like, look, hey, Here's a couple of pizzas. Hey, we can't give you raises this year, but
Here's some pizza.
Here's some pizza.
That's like the go-to, right?
pretty much.
Yeah.
I hated that job. Job was horrible. I came up with every excuse not to go to work. I had Leslie call in one time and tell him I was in jail, so I wouldn't have to go to work.
That's awful.
All right. You got some barbecue news for us?
I do have some barbecue news for us. Let's roll into that. The Hot Off the Grill barbecue news brought to you by Barbecue News Magazine and the NBBQA. It's got a couple of things here. The first thing I was going to say is check out our episodes that just dropped with Barbecue Nation. We did a regular and I guess they call it the after hours.
Yeah.
Both of those are out now, and I think there's some videos too. I'm going to put all those links. Most of them are already on our website, but I'll put the rest of them on there so you guys can just go over grabthebrisket.com and find all the links. But also the from the middle episode we were on, if you guys haven't checked that one out yet, go check it out because we had a freaking blast. And then mentioning Barbecue Nation, our buddy Jeff over there, I was just talking to him. He just got out of the hospital. He had a knee replacement. So
Okay.
just a shout out, get well soon, get better, because we want to get drunk with you at the NBBQA conference in February. So get better,
that's
Jeff.
coming up soon.
It's coming up, bro.
it
We got to
is.
get ready
Yeah.
for it.
Where's it at?
Orlando. So get
Don't
your
wor-
van.
John's getting us
Your
all
band
free
together.
tickets to fly there, so don't worry about
We're
that.
flying.
We need to
We're
plan
all
time.
covered.
We have to plan this.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I have is just a little thing that I literally just heard about it today. Sucklebusters, which is one of our friends, one of our partners, they are dropping or just dropped an SPG HOT. New rib, which I think is cool.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
excited about it. I want to try it. We're definitely going to get some in our hands very soon here, so we can tell you all about it. But that's what I got for the Hot Off the Grill barbecue news.
There you go.
Hey, I may be speaking this out of turn, but I had somebody reach out to me on Facebook, and they were asking me about recommendations for a pellet smoker, and I was telling them about the Oklahoma Joe Rider Deluxe. And what is the code that we have for people to get that discount?
Holiday 10, and I'm not sure when that code ends. It
I
may
want to say it was this month.
It is definitely this month for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will already be gone by the time this drops.
I hope not.
Yeah, that would be bad, right?
Yeah.
I'll look into that and we'll answer that question here in just a second.
Okay. Well, what do you guys think about this beer?
All right, let's jump right into it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Not a fan. I'm gonna go.
I'm not a huge fan of gingerbread, period.
I'm gonna go solid like 3.0.
Whoa, God, you really don't like it.
Yeah.
Oof.
It tastes like
man.
medicine.
Medicine?
Thanks. Now that's what I taste.
Sorry.
What are you giving it, Alex?
5.2.
5.2. Gosh, okay. I'm not as low as you guys, but it's like, I don't know. There is something just not quite right about it, right? I don't know. It's kind of like just gingery bread bitterness. I don't know. There's just not a lot going on with it.
Tastes like spoiled graham crackers.
Yeah, it's like they made it with a bunch of like gingerbread from like a few years ago that they got on discount or something. I don't know. I'm giving it like a very generous 6.2.
I don't know, man. When I first drank this thing, I was like, this is not good. But the
It's
more I
very
drink
low.
it, the more I'm like, this is pretty okay.
Right.
See, mine went down.
No, well, you're not drinking it fast enough. This is is this 8% as well?
It's
Yes,
8%.
This is-
that's the problem.
That's the solution. It's not the problem. Before we get too far, our code, the Holiday 10, is no more. So
Oh,
yep, that
you
just
missed out.
stopped yesterday, actually.
Oh, okay.
So having said that, we still highly recommend the
Yeah,
Oklahoma
it's-
Joe's.
Whether you get 10%
Rider
off or
Deluxe.
not, it's still a good
Yeah,
one.
it's a badass freaking grill. But yeah, this beer is pretty okay. I like this. I like this better than the last one.
Wow.
I'm gonna go 6.9. This is a 6.9. It's pretty good. I would drink this again. I wish it was a higher alcohol percentage because it tastes like it is. Like I feel like it should be closer to 10, but it is what it is.
The rest of the 6-pack I have of this are going to sit in my garage fridge, and when I have somebody come over who doesn't have beer, they're going to get one of these. And they get to drink them.
I don't know if that's hateful or nice.
It might be March, April by the time they get them, but,
This is not an April beer. James, what do you think about this
April
thing?
2026.
James already graded it.
It's probably one of the worst beers that I've ever had in my life.
Okay. I was researching while you were grading. I
See what's funny,
missed it.
John? The more you drink, the higher you'll rank a beer. Like the higher you're talking.
100%.
James is the opposite. Like the more he drinks, he gets more critiquing. You know.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Average this thing out.
Charles Barkley would say, that's terrible.
Terrible.
Oh
man.
God. Okay.
All right, so are we cracking the next one here, or are we gonna sip on this for a
Christ.
minute, or
Let's
what
do
we
it.
gonna do?
Yeah, we gotta get going. We got
Crack
four
it.
more
We have
beers
more
to
to
go.
Are y'all finishing all these?
No, we're not finishing.
I only poured half mine, so don't feel bad.
Oh,
Alex.
fuck.
Here you go.
I was finishing all of them.
Yeah.
Is this twist off?
All right, I brought this one, and it's from Abita Brewing. We've had some stuff from them before. I think we had their Purple Haze, which I know that I really liked. I don't really remember how everybody else scored
I
it.
love that one. That one's
yeah,
a good one.
It's a good beer. Matter of fact, I'm not sure we actually reviewed that one. I think I might have just drank that one in the driveway, even though it was for review, and we didn't really review it.
Wow.
But this one's called Office Party Holiday Stout. And let me see. Office Party Holiday. It's only 6.8%, which for a stout seems kind of low to me. But spice up your holiday mix and mingle with the best dressed brew. And then, yeah, there's a lot more words after that. I'm not going to read them
Yeah,
all.
your old eyes probably can't read the small text, so I'll handle that for you. Stout brewed
Love
with
that.
cocoa nibs, cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg.
Look,
And
Hey.
can somebody tell me what a cocoa nib is?
No.
Cocoa nib?
A nib.
Yeah,
cocoa nibs that's not a real word. It's made up.
It is a real thing. It's like a cross between coffee and chocolate, kind of.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not really, but that's what it tastes like.
I believe you. You would lie to me.
You just made that up.
I swear. I mean, I did just make that up, but that's what it tastes like to me.
All right. So as we get into this, I just looked up kind of like fun facts about holiday movies that you may not know. So the Christmas Story, Ralphie's dad is never given a name in the Christmas Story.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched that movie like 1,000 times and I never
Are you
noticed
sure?
that.
Yeah.
Wait, but in the credits, does he have a name? Or is it just like dad in the credits?
It may just say Ralphie's dad.
Oh.
Okay, we got
I
to
wanna know. I
research
gotta know
that. We
that
got to
now.
look that up.
Yeah.
He looks like a Fred.
Thanks, Alex.
Does he not look like a Fred?
Sure.
Oh, fudge.
Screw you guys.
Here's one. Frosty the Snowman was a hit song before it was ever a TV special.
Who was jamming that shit in their headphones?
Wait, when did that movie come out?
Pretty sure there was no headphones
I
back
know,
then.
it's like 42.
40s,
Wow, really?
50s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next, we're waiting.
Gremlins was intended to be much, much darker.
I
than
never
what it
thought of that as a Christmas
actually was.
movie.
What's a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Wasn't it rated like PG?
Well, it's like centered around Christmas, and it had Phoebe Cates in there, and it's like, Phoebe Cates, like Fast Time at Ridgemont High, the
Right.
whole pool scene where she comes out.
Oh, yeah. Hey, like PG back then is like PG-13 now. I mean,
PG
or
back then
damn
was like
near
R now.
Yeah.
Huh, yeah, you're right. It says he was referred to as the Old Man Parker, Mr. Parker, or just Parker. So,
Maybe his first name was Parker.
Parker, that's his name, Parker?
Right, yeah, exactly. Though some might
That's for you, John.
contend that Gremlins is a pretty dark film, the original script written by Chris Columbus was much, much darker. Case in point, earlier scenes included Gremlins biting Billy's dogs, Gremlins eating Billy's dog,
Wow.
then decapitating his mom, and then
Jesus.
throwing her head down the stairs.
Jinx.
Producer Steven Spielberg and director Joe Dante, Warner Brother Pictures, they all just kind of reeled that back in just a little bit. So,
Did you say
probably
the guy's
for the
name
better.
was Christopher Columbus?
Chris Columbus.
I just wanted, it just sounded different, weird to me. I had to bring it back to there. 'Cause
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you sit the next couple plays out there, John?
Bill Murray. Bill Murray improvised a lot in his lines in Scrooged. I don't know if that was a pretty solid movie.
I haven't seen that movie.
I was just going to say
A
the same thing.
long
It's
time.
been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been years.
You know what? Let's watch it.
Let's do
Right
it.
now. Let's pause this thing.
So Bill Murray was the first choice for Bad Santa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I could see
He
being
could do that.
I could totally see that.
It'd be a different tone, but
yeah,
it'd be good.
different, but I can see it.
No, I think they did the right way.
Yeah.
No, I think they went the right direction too, but I could
With
see
Billy
it.
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Bob's definitely a little grittier.
Wasn't there a Bad Santa 2 that came out a few
Yes.
years ago?
Yeah.
I never saw it. Was it good?
It wasn't as good.
Yeah, okay.
Were they ever as good the second time?
Okay, so there was a star that was initially eyed for the role in Elf.
Oh, God.
The Elf. Can you name who that was?
Nicolas Cage.
I feel like I've heard this. Is it a comedian?
Jean-Claude Van Damme starred in Elf.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard this one before. Is it? Shit, I don't know.
Is it somebody we would guess?
Yes, I mean it's a famous comedic actor. He's done a lot of crazy movies.
Adam Sandler.
No,
That was a good guess, though, right?
Chris Farley.
He was dead by then,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is Elf.
I'm just going to put it out there because we're literally this whole episode's going to be
know.
like Chris Farley, no. Jim Carrey.
Oh, I was going to say Jim
I
Carrey.
actually did hear that on the Rod Ryan show.
I think he's on the Rod Ryan show's website over here.
Who is?
This is some strong beer.
This is not like we're
Ay,
just
caramba.
starting number 3.
Oof.
And we have 5.
I think 5 or 6. We're doing it for the viewers, though. This is not self-indulgence.
Yeah, do
or
not
anything.
enjoy this beer.
Yeah, this is just so we can provide a professional opinion
is not
for
for
people
you.
who are going to these Christmas parties and they want to bring a beer with them. That's why we're doing this.
This one was pretty interesting. The FBI. Yeah, look at me. Look at these beers getting me. Hey, beers looking to you.
Is this our Christmas party?
Right. So the FBI didn't think It's a Wonderful Life was so wonderful. In 1947, the FBI issued a memo noting the film as a potential communist infiltration of motion picture industry.
Wow.
They'll do it every time.
Right?
Yeah.
Why though? What about that movie was communist?
It
don't
was
know.
talking
I've never
about
seen
citing its rather obvious attempts to discredit bankers by casting Lionel Barrymore as Scrooge type so that he would be the most hated man in the picture. This, according to these sources, is a common trick used by communists.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. That's great. Thanks, James.
I feel like we're living that right now.
I know, right?
Where people are just like, commie. That's communist. Can't do that. That's communist.
Canceled.
Canceled. You're canceled.
Well, everything is canceled. Everybody's so sensitive.
This is true.
Well, number 20 on the list, Christmas Story got its science right
With the tongue.
with the tongue.
I knew that's where you were going.
Sticks on there like
Yeah,
that?
Mythbusters tested whether it was really possible to get your stung stuck on a piece of cold metal. Guess what?
You know what?
I Triple Dog Dare You.
I actually tried this.
You tried it?
Yes, I stuck my tongue to a stop sign pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stuck.
How'd you get out? You had to
I
pour
just
water on
pulled
your...
it.
Oh, you just yanked it off?
I didn't go like full commit to like my whole tongue. It was just like the tip.
That's so
hurt?
you.
Yeah, it pulled skin off my tongue.
Dang. Okay.
I was,
Got any more?
Right.
I was probably, I don't know,
That's all I got.
10.
Okay.
Sorry, I just cut you off.
No, you're good.
It's the holiday beers.
It is. So as we roll into this office party, this Abita office party brew, let me just ask you guys. I know we put out stuff that maybe we think that people want for Christmas, whether it be grilling stuff or grills or just personal type stuff, whatever. Is there anything you guys are wanting for Christmas? Like you're just like, got my eye on something, like whether it's like a new car or a computer or a camera.
A crisp $20 bill. Like
Dude,
I
I got you, bro. I got you.
could use a little cash this season. You know, like I'll
there
just
it
take
is.
that. No, I don't really have anything like special. I know my son wanted a VR headset really badly, so
The Oculus.
I think we're going with the Meta Quest 2. Don't know
I
what the
don't know.
difference is
Yeah,
between
I don't
any of
know
those
either.
things. I don't know anything about VR, but yeah,
I've heard of those. I heard that's pretty popular.
yeah. So probably do that, but for me, it's probably nothing.
All right. I love it. I love it how when you go from a young age kid, obviously you want all the cool stuff. You want all the stuff that everybody's playing with, everybody's riding, everybody's doing whatever, and then you graduated to an adult, and you're just like, for me, it's like I just want time.
Yeah.
I just want time. Like hey, how about let me watch Die Hard marathon for like 6 hours straight.
You already had your Christmas present. You got to watch movies.
Merry Christmas.
God, I want to get some COVID.
Let me get some of that COVID, James.
Right. Hey. Every time a Traeger drops some pellets, an angel gets his wings.
John,
All you guys want is time for Christmas?
what do you want, Alex?
I want a Raptor R.
God, okay.
You want to wrap or what?
Raptor R, the new Raptor.
You already got a Raptor, bro. You
I don't
get
have the
another
Raptor
one.
R.
Is there a chance that you
Or
can
the
actually get that though?
Or the titanium Rolex. That's really nice.
Is there a chance you can get? Any
If he
of those
wants
things
it
for
bad
Christmas,
enough, he'll
though?
go buy it.
I want that Titanic.
Titanic.
No, the titanium Rolex.
What? Not to side street the conversation, whatever. So I watched. So we talked about the Cocaine Bear,
Yeah.
and I meant to ask you these guys. Hold on. I meant to ask you guys because I watched Theo Vaughn TikTok when he was on Barstool Sports, and he had somebody else, and they're talking about the Cocaine Bear, and then they started bringing up different animals on different drugs,
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
and who could take over Cocaine Bear?
Meth chimpanzee.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
100%.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, one of his things he brought up was meth. I think it was meth jaguar or a meth cheetah. He was like, and the guy was like, and Dave Portnoy was on there. He's like, no, barrel. Then he kind of like stopped and thought. He's like, no, meth cheetah would just like destroy, just like
The
be
bear would never
so
see him.
fast, just whatever. And I thought gorilla. I thought like meth gorilla,
Yeah.
or some type
Meth
of
rhino.
meth rhino, dude.
Or
meth,
giraffe. Because they swing their heads.
You're an idiot.
Dude.
Oh man,
but is meth the worst drug? Just
that's just the one I just imagine
Probably,
somebody just
yeah.
going like ape shit with. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I feel like you got to have some kind of like claws or some shit.
Yeah.
to be able to,
Meth
yeah.
rhino's taking him. 100%.
Maybe.
somebody said meth sloth.
Would that put him up to regular speed?
Meth sloth would
So
be
who's
the
that?
most dangerous animal in the world.
So he moves as fast as a turtle now.
this is the best Christmas episode ever. Like, I don't. He got him this.
Well, for us, the listeners are like, "What the hell? What just happened?" This beer is good. I like this beer.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it? I don't. What is the percentage on this? 6.8.
Yeah, this is the lightest beer we've had so far at 6.8%.
We should have started with this.
Maybe stout brewed with cocoa nibs, cinnamon, and vanilla and nutmeg. I feel like you already said that.
Yeah. Do you remember when I mentioned that?
Yeah, we talked about nibs.
Yeah, if we were smart, we would have had this when he was giving his tips on what to do at the office parties.
Oh, it's so good. Can we
But
start over?
We're not that professional.
Not at all. Not a lot of planning goes into this.
Can you tell?
This is good beer, though. This is good to drink.
It's good to drink.
I like to have it.
I can feel the sponsors dropping off.
Right. I'm gonna step up my score from the 3.7 or whatever that I gave before. I'm gonna go with the solid 7.0.
Okay, you like this one?
Like it.
Okay. Alex will jump in next. You ready or no?
No, I'm ready.
Go for it.
I'm always ready. 7-2.
It's a good score, Alex.
It's a pretty good beer.
Good score. I feel like Abita never lets me down.
Never.
Every Abita I've ever had, I've always been like, that's a good beer.
They're pretty conservative.
Yeah, I've never had an Abita and be like, ugh, no thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? I'm giving this one like a 7.5.
You're in my head, bro. I'm going the same 7.5. This
7.5?
is just
Yeah.
it's just a really good holiday beer. It's
Yeah.
good. It's not up there with that Elder Sons we had last week, but it's good. I'd drink the shit out of this.
I can really taste the nibs.
You're a nib fan.
Just the nib.
Huge nib fan.
Oh, off the rails.
Yeah. James, pull it in. Come on.
Nibs.
Do your thing.
What a nibs.
Okay, he's drunk.
Are we ready to start the next beer?
Jesus Christ. All right, let's go.
No. We gotta churn through these.
You haven't even finished yours, have you?
No. But we gotta churn through these. Don't worry, I'll get to it.
I've been finishing every one of these.
It won't get wasted, trust me.
You're doing better than me.
I am better than you.
All right.
Sorry, that was hurtful.
Matt, you brought this one. What we got here?
We have the Saloon Door Happy Holidiculous.
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 Ridiculous. Like ridiculous?
Holidiculous.
Holidiculous.
Salted caramel Russian Imperial Stout.
I have really high hopes for this.
I kind of want to, but I don't. It just doesn't seem that Christmassy to me, even though this is their Christmas beer.
We haven't had a Saloon Door. At least I haven't had a Saloon Door. We used to review them a lot. We haven't had one in a minute. This is a strong one. This is 11.8%
Oh, Jesus
alcohol
Christ.
by volume. Salted caramel. Is it caramel or is it caramel?
Caramel.
Okay, well that's what it is.
Caramel.
And as always, they have great artwork. Although their artwork is kind of always similar. It's always
It
got
always
that
has the
pig on
pig.
it. Yeah,
It's always got the pig, but the pig's got the holiday elf hat on.
he does have a hat. I do like the artwork. And I haven't had much from Saloon Door that I didn't like. So
And the pig has tattoos in this one.
Well, yeah, that's what you do. The tattoo artists practice on pigs.
it smells good. It smells like super light
you're
caramely,
at the
but
Royal.
I feel like it's not going to taste super light.
Let me give it a sniff. Oh yeah,
Oh, dude, this
I feel like we need water in
God.
between to like clean your palate.
this beer is trouble with a capital T.
Oh,
is- that is
Jesus.
tasty.
Oh, this is
it's really tasty.
Oh my goodness, this tastes like I'm pushing my bike home.
This is like not a beer. This is dessert. This is like too tasty.
Whew.
Can we talk a little bit as you guys sip and savor this beer? That's delicious.
See,
So Silent Night, the Christmas Carol, was inspired. Well, Silent Night inspired a truce during World War One.
I know about this story.
You know about the
Yep.
story?
Yep, I do.
Yeah. On Christmas Eve, 1914, British troops spotted Christmas trees on the German side of the fight. Then they heard soldiers singing "Still Night." Whatever.
Still nice. Yeah.
Say it in German. I want to hear your German pronunciation.
still
of that,
night.
James.
Exactly.
Silent Night.
There it is. They responded by singing the English lyrics. Eventually, the troops emerged from the trenches to meet, exchange gifts, and even played soccer together. I love it how they call it soccer.
Right. Oh yeah, they did.
Well, we get that from the British. You know that, right?
Fighting resumed on December 26th.
Right.
Yeah, I think there was a movie about that too, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a movie about that.
I think we won that war too, right?
Yeah, I think we pulled it out.
We did.
We're
Yeah.
back-to-back world champions.
Yeah. With no help from anybody else, just solid America.
America.
We had a little help.
I just watched you pour that beer into a glass, and it looked like oil.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah. Looks like some oil.
Okay. What country is eggnog from? Does anybody know?
Yeah,
Sweden.
I definitely know.
Sweden.
It's a Scandinavian country.
No.
Is it? No, it's a German country.
A German country.
Yeah. One of those Germanish
One of the many
countries.
German countries.
Well, when they were part of the Holy Roman Empire, there's a lot of German countries. So
You're an idiot.
That wasn't
No.
very nice.
I'm sorry.
then what is it from, John?
It's from England.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that makes sense, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. I just thought I'd.
Do you guys actually like and or drink eggnog?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
No.
No? Well, you can't. You got.
I can't.
Yeah, you can't do dairy.
I do like it.
Alex,
I like eggnog.
I do eggnog. I do eggnog I make it a point to make sure I have eggnog every year.
Yeah, we usually buy at least one carton of it or whatever. And holy shit, I'm getting tipsy, y'all. This is not good. Okay, what year was Santa Claus born?
1587.
No.
Oh, okay.
Alex, you got a guess?
1632.
Nope. James.
When was? I'll go 1945.
Yeah, it's before then.
Yeah, 270 AD.
Wow,
270?
really?
What?
Wow. I know he got his red coat in the early 1900s. It was like a Coca-Cola campaign because before that he was always wearing green.
Yes.
I know that much.
I
You
did
know
not
that?
know that. No.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, the more you know.
Impress your friends and family during the Christmas holiday season with that
Yes, sir.
factoid.
Impress your what? Freza.
Friends and family during this holiday season.
Did you just
That was a
snort?
snort. Okay.
Oh.
Whose idea was this?
James?
Yes, sir.
Did you ask him?
No. This was like, James, you bring us back, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's bring it back a little bit. So I know we talked a little bit. What time frame do we have? How much? What's the clock on the?
We are at.
You looked at his cooler.
As you look in the cooler.
1.5 beers left.
Okay, a bit time frame on the.
Oh, on the clock?
Yeah.
We're around 45 minutes right now, I think.
Okay.
Maybe 50. I don't really know. Somewhere in there.
Hey, it's perfect. Sounds good. So we talked a little bit earlier, and we talked last week about holiday foods and holiday traditions, stuff like that. I think this year that we're going to do a prime rib, and there's probably going to be a recipe that we're going to put out there. I'm not cooking a prime rib now to do a recipe and do another one for Christmas. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm.
No, I don't.
So if you want a prime rib recipe, don't wait for James's because it's coming out after Christmas.
Correct, 100%.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to cook a great prime rib next year, I got you covered. They're so expensive, but I'm joking. I'm being facetious. So we're doing prime rib this year. Mm-hmm. We're probably going to throw a little tamales in there. We're probably going to do a little probably Mexican infused type stuff. But we're going to do prime rib. We did it last year. Super phenomenal. And little pro tip from our friend Derek over there at Back Porch Barbecue there in LaGrange. You can cook your prime rib whole to 110 and then pull it and then hold it until you're ready to serve. And once you're ready to serve, maybe in 30 minutes, an hour, not an hour, but 30 minutes or whatever prior, that's when you get that oven going, ripping hot, 500 degrees, however hot it is. Fire it up, let it go for like 10 minutes, and then you're pulling it out. Next thing you know, it's like a perfect medium rare.
Okay.
And then you're slicing and you're doing things. You see a lot of restaurants that are doing prime rib as well. Like, they're not just keeping these things and cooking them as is. They're having to hold a bunch of prime ribs ready to go. So they cook it to a certain point in that temperature, and they pull it off. And just let it sit.
They're basically reverse searing these things.
Basically, yeah. And they'll pull it off, and whenever they have an order, like, okay, prime rib, let's get it going. They'll start searing very hot temperatures, whether you're doing it on a Traeger, whether you're doing it on a pellet grill offset, or you're doing it on a Weber. And that's what we're going to do it on. It's a Weber.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, I just did one at Thanksgiving, and I ran it hot like the whole time. I basically cooked that thing at about 400 degrees. But I think when you run it that hot the whole time, the carryover heat is just too much. Like, I should have pulled it earlier than I did. It still came out around a medium probably, but not as rare as I wanted it.
So, yeah, you just posted the video recently of the prime rib. Was that the one you did for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Okay. It looked good.
It was delicious. Don't get me wrong. It was freaking phenomenal. And the rub I used on there, the whole thing, it was great. But honestly, like, I would have preferred it to be a little more rare.
You did get a little bit of questions about the spinalis and the
They
outside
definitely got more done, right?
They got way more done. But I think that just goes in general. I don't know how you get the whole prime rib all medium rare.
Mm-hmm.
Sous vide.
It's not easy.
And then having the outside charred. It just doesn't happen. Like,
Did you serve it with the horseradish and everything?
I did.
Like
yeah,
that?
yeah, we did some horseradish. It was. Don't get me wrong. It was legit. Like, it was gone. Like, everybody ate all of it.
I'm not a huge
And I had
fan
5
of
different meats out
You
there.
don't,
But
you don't like prime rib?
I'm not a huge fan of it.
Oh.
what the hell?
Well, I mean, you're wrong. I mean,
It's okay.
I didn't know opinion could be wrong, but I guess it is.
Here it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so speaking of foods for Christmas, like John, what are you guys doing this year?
I think we talked about it a little bit last week, but New Year's Eve we'll probably go over to my in-laws because that's what we always do, and we'll eat, I don't know, whatever my in-laws
No, for Christmas.
cook.
What are you doing
But
for
Christmas Day?
Yeah.
More than likely we'll go out to eat. Like,
Oh, that's right.
we switch
Yeah.
back and forth every year. Christmas or Thanksgiving, we do one or the other. We do a huge meal because we don't have a ton of family here in town, so we'll probably go out to eat.
You're going to have Chinese food, have a duck.
Maybe. One year we went to
A
we
little too
went
on
to,
the point, on the
we went
nose,
to
you know. but-
Fogo de Chao. I don't know if you guys
yeah.
are familiar with that
Yep.
Brazilian steakhouse. We dress up a little bit. The kids love it. It feels like you're splurging a little bit. It's fun. We dig it.
nice.
Alex?
Christmas Day, like, I think the in-laws will come over. Leslie will probably cook some roast or something.
I thought we were cooking a brisket.
Well, we are next weekend.
Not for Christmas, though.
Well, that's when her family comes over. Not, like, extended family comes over.
So when it's you and your family, you bust out a good brisket, you go all out, and when your family shows up, you're like, yeah, whatever, my wife cooks a roast.
Bucket of KFC.
Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
it's just going
Like-
to be me and my wife and in-laws and kids.
okay.
Christmas Day.
Okay. I'm just a little disappointed, that's all, but it's fine.
I mean, I can throw down some ribs or something if it'll make you feel better.
It would make me feel a lot better if you like did something like that. Yeah. Step it up a little bit.
That's
Just
like,
sit-
now
Why?
we're talking.
I'm going to be tired by the time it comes to eat because my kids wake up at like 3 in the morning.
Do
On
they really?
Christmas Day?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Do you spoil them every year? Do you get them a lot of stuff? Alex?
Is that the trick?
Yeah.
Don't
Are you
give 'em
saying they
shit.
wake up early because you spoil them every year and you get them really good stuff?
Yeah,
No.
Come on, Alex.
Don't give them good stuff.
Let's
mean, they
let
get-
them wake up with nothing under the tree.
They get
Come
decent
on.
things. They get the average amount of things.
Okay. All right. Well. Anyway,
Right, yeah.
I'm just a little disappointed.
My
that's
kids
all.
don't wake up that early for sure. 3 a.m. That's freaking crazy. I'd be
They
put
get up
your ass
about
back in
3,
bed.
and then they sit in like Paisley's room till like 5.
That's just crazy. Like, I get it. Like, kids are freaking nuts, but
Well, they're 11 and 17.
Well,
yeah, I don't know. I got all the ages in my house, but none of them are waking up there. With 17, hell, they gotta wake him up at 2 o'clock. Like, hey, it's time to go. I'm
Right.
2 p.m.
let's how about this? Let's close it out.
Close it out. We still got another beer to do.
Well, as we close it out,
Okay.
let me finish, John.
We're going.
Jesus.
We're not closing out. We're just starting to go downhill. A little
Okay,
bit.
okay.
Yeah,
This podcast is going down.
I feel like everything's tanking. It's like so. As we're closing it out, let's talk about our most fondest Christmas memory as a kid, and think of a story.
Wow.
And as we're fixing to pull out this last remaining beer for our beer review, just have that in your back of mind, and we'll close out.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's wrap this one up then. This is the Happy Holidiculous.
Yes.
Holidiculous.
Nailed it. You did a little better than I did.
Yeah. Hey, this is a good beer, bro.
It is a
You
good beer, right?
You done a good job, man.
is.
It's salty, caramelly in all the right ways. It's strong and boozy, but not like
Yeah.
bad. It's freaking good, bro. I'm going high on this thing. I'm going 8.8.
Oh,
This is a good
Nice.
beer.
I don't know what salted caramel has to do with Christmas, but the more I drink this beer, the more I don't really care that it doesn't really remind me of a Christmas ale. And I really enjoy it. It's very tasty. I'm going higher than you. I'm breaking the 9s.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm going 9.2.
I wish I would've went higher.
9. You should have gone higher.
I should've went
You held
higher.
yourself back because you didn't know what we were going to give it.
Can I change my score?
Nope, it's too late. I'm giving it 9.2.
Man.
It's good. It's a good beer.
As our German counterparts that we were mentioning earlier, I'm going 9. 9.
9.9.
Wait, 9? No, you're not. You're
No,
not.
I'm just going
okay,
9.
Yeah.
9 even.
No, you're
Okay.
I'll hold that other 9.
not. Easy there.
A 9.0.
All right, that's the James we all know and love. Mm-hmm. Okay, Alex, come on.
Bring it home.
What are you giving
Come
us?
on. Clean up hitter.
it's a 2-3.
You're an idiot.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to kick you out of
No.
my house.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hurtful.
That's not very
we
nice.
can't give it. Okay.
No, I'm going 8-6.
Okay.
Respect. What do you think Jan would give this beer?
Jan would say, hey, let's get another sip.
Let's give it a
Right.
sip, and then it'd be
Yeah.
an awkward pause and silence.
Yeah, I got to cut all that shit out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jan would give this an 8-7.
Come on, he's
He'd
your
give it a high
twin.
score.
What would he give this beer?
No, he usually matches your score. So he'd be in the 9s.
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Jan are usually pretty close.
Jan's in the 9s. I think 9-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, James.
Yeah, thank you.
Do we have one more we can throw over the fence to him?
Wait, is he
He
home?
ain't home. He's in Chicago.
Yeah, I was about to say. He
Well,
better not be
when he
if
gets
he's not
home,
here.
it's like an Easter egg.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A nice warm beer baked by the sun.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like
this
a
beer would have
warm,
to get warm.
vat of potato salad.
All right.
Just waiting.
Let's do our duty. Let's crack open this last beer.
Christ.
We're gonna make it, guys. I feel like we're gonna make it.
We can do this. It's for the people. It's not for us.
Fourth pool. There. Let's go.
Who's got the bottle opener?
got it.
Okay, I brought this one. This is called.
And for the record, this is what we're opening beers with.
Yeah.
It's the I forget what it's called. Some kind of spatula. Delirium Noel. That's what this beer is called. Belgium ale, family brewery, and then other words I don't know what that means. Let's see, 10% alcohol by volume.
Jesus.
It's gonna be a good
I don't know.
night.
You guys can't see it if you're just listening, but if you're on YouTube, you can see this is a fancy looking beer. It's got the little foil on the top, and this company, I forget what it. I don't know what the hell company this is, but
You forgot
it's
a lot.
the one. Yeah, it's true. It's the one that's got the little elephant on it. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's a popular beer.
Is that a thing? Like I've never seen this before. Like, this is
Yeah,
new to
not
me.
well, not this exact one, but there is this beer company has another beer that has an elephant on it. I think we've reviewed it before.
Why is
I don't remember what it's called, but
it so fizzy?
I don't
Fizzy. Uh-oh. Let me crack
Fizzy?
this open.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
kind of like drinking Alka-Seltzer.
It's that fizzy Upton drink, whatever it's called.
It's like beer and champagne mixed together.
Oh my God, you're right. What the hell?
That's right.
Yeah, it's a carbonated is what it tastes like.
I don't know. I just saw it. I thought it looked very festive.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna need a few more sips before I start judging this.
What the?
Hey, it's from Michigan?
Did they put Pop Rocks in here?
It's not from Michigan, bro.
Right.
That's the recycle.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
It's like that one YouTube channel that I follow. The two brothers or two guys that view and rate stuff. I watched it like last night. They're talking about they got all the
Are you talking about Rhett and Link?
Hostess type cakes.
Are you
And
talking
they-
about Rhett and Link, though?
Is that what it's called?
Like the guy with the long hair, one
Correct.
got the glasses?
Yeah.
Okay,
And so on that it was like they're doing potted meat. They're opening up a can. So like if it hisses, you don't want to drink it. You don't want to eat it.
I feel like that's what this is.
This hissed. It was like
Okay, I'll be honest. This is
You
not
gotta
the
drink
beer I
more.
wanted to end on.
Drink some more before we review
Okay,
it.
yeah.
No, I don't
Are,
know.
let me go into my
anymore.
let me go into my Christmas story.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay? I mean,
Yeah,
we
fond Christmas story. Yeah, that's where we're
we
going.
all have them. So this one is me and Jan. I think we're probably about 6-ish years old, maybe a little bit older. We're at my grandmother's. Santa Claus is definitely coming, and me and Jan sharing beds. We're like in the guest bedroom at grandma's. We're like, dude, Santa Claus is coming. Like, we're sitting there for like, I think they're like maybe 9, 8 o'clock, like time to bed. And we're like, yes. We jump in bed, covers up, right next to each other. Just like, Santa's coming. Santa's coming. And we're,
Hell yeah, he is.
yeah, he is. Let's go. All right, go to sleep. Are you asleep? Nope. Are you asleep? Nope. Oh, fuck. And we sit there and we stay up all night. And we're like, Santa's coming. And then like every fucking like wind or like leaf or like a limb brushed up against the house. We're like, Santa? Looking out the window. We're like, Santa? No.
How old were you?
We're probably like 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Somewhere.
37.
30, 39.
This was last Christmas.
Are you asleep yet?
Right? And so we're sitting there and we're like, oh man. And I think grandmother, I have the grandfather clock in my house, but she had it in her house and it went off every hour, on the hour, every day. And so the chimes are just like boom, boom. It was like, I remember it was like 4 in the morning. It's like boom, boom. Dude, we have to go check. I think Santa came, but we don't know. And so we're like, shit. Okay. Went out of the bedroom door, down the hallway, into the living room, right in front of the Christmas tree. Santa came. We're like, holy shit. This guy came through.
This sneaky
Look
bastard.
at this.
This
There was
motherfucker right here.
there was so much. At this time, it was the laser tag.
Oh.
There's so much laser
I
tag.
didn't know they
here.
had that back in your day, James.
Yeah,
That's
they did.
amazing. Yeah, that's
With the
pretty
little
cool.
Velcro deal, like
Yeah.
with your chest. Yeah,
There's
I know exactly what you're talking about. I had
There's
that.
so much laser tag gear underneath this tree. We're like, me and Jan were like sitting underneath the glow of the Christmas tree. We're just like, holy shit, this
We
fat
get the laser
bastard
tag.
came through. Let's go. And we started strapping ourselves up with all this laser tag gear. And I don't know if there's a helmet, but we're like, boom, boom. Got the guns out. We're like, Jan's like, let's go. Like, I took off one side of the house. Jan took off at the other side of the house. We're playing fucking laser tag at like 3, 4 in the morning. Just like,
Yes.
How long till Mama comes out and like, get your asses back to bed?
like maybe like 10 minutes. Like grandma came out, or I think it was grandma came out. Boys, what are y'all doing? And we're like, Santa came. She didn't care. She was like, get your ass back in bed. And me and Jan like just like pulling off like literally the equivalent
It's all
to pulling off
Velcroed.
like metal, like talking about like the flak jackets. Just like we're just like dropping them, the guns dropping. It was like shit. And then you know what the worst part is? Me and him went back to bed, crawled up in covers, and we had to sit there for 2 hours, knowing
That your laser tag was out there.
all that shit was just sitting there.
Yeah, you're not going back to
We
sleep
did
at that
not
point.
sleep. We sat there for 2 hours waiting for somebody else to come back. But that's one of my fondest like Christmas moments. So
Did you have any other friends with laser tag?
no.
I didn't either. I got laser tag,
Just you?
but
Single player.
I was an only child. But my parents actually did buy like 2 sets, so I could have a friend come over and play laser tag. But
You didn't have any friends. I mean, it's sad, but
That's a lot.
Right.
I still have it at the house. Matt, you want to play laser tag?
nope. You need
That's
a friend to do
funny.
that.
I remember getting laser tag for Christmas too.
Yeah.
Which is funny because like I'm way younger than you, so this is weird.
Was that your story?
That's my story.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead. So, I think the fondest Christmas memory I have. This is in Hawaii, Christmas in Hawaii, and because my dad was in the Coast Guard, so we lived there when I was very young, and they said Santa was coming, and so there's like all these kids, all these like military kids from this military base, all sitting here waiting for Santa, and a big Coast Guard helicopter comes in and lands, and out comes Santa. And he's got like a Hawaiian t-shirt, shorts, sandals, and sunglasses. And that because it's Hawaiian Santa, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he steps out, and after he lands this helicopter right next to us, and he comes out, and everybody gets to go up and talk to Santa, and they're handing out gifts and stuff like that. And this is when do you remember the Spawn movie that came out like in the 90s or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Like the early 90s, I want to say it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the Spawn movie, so me and my brother got like some Spawn toys. We're like freaking out, these little Spawn action figure things. But it was just cool seeing Santa come flying in on a helicopter, like decked out in like his Hawaiian gear, you know. I don't know. I don't have the gift of storytelling that James does. But
No,
that's
my
good.
that's
That
my
is good.
my fondest Christmas memory. Alex,
Yeah,
go
that
ahead
is
and
good.
top one of those.
I can't top those.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's right. You just had your single player, whatever. Like
You're such an
laser
asshole.
tag.
One of my greatest Christmases, like I got a TV one year, an entertainment center for the TV to go in, like the big wooden fucking thing that you usually have in your living room. I got for my bedroom, and like I don't remember what gaming system it was, like Sega or something, but
Okay,
it was pretty freaking legit.
cool. All right.
I was an
Sega.
only child, so they bought me a lot of shit.
Spoiled rotten piece of crap.
Also, I think my Uncle Gene got me a subscription to Playboy
It's 7.
for Christmas. I think we were like 18. It could have been my birthday, like, and
You're a man now, James.
right
Like,
here it is. You're a man.
Look at the boobs.
Right, exactly.
that didn't really happen in my household. No,
Yeah,
it didn't
not
really
mine
happen.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey, we got the so John. So a little bit of business, little bit of a cleanup here, a little bit of a business. So I know we have the giveaway that's throwing out there right now. So where do people need to go if they want to subscribe to the giveaway?
The giveaway is going to be out there, and it's only like a week more. So by the time you're hearing this, you've only got like 4 or 5 days. I think
You got time.
16th
Plenty of
is
time.
when we're announcing
Okay.
the winner. I think. Honestly, I'm pretty buzzed right now. I think it's the 16th. Yeah, go to our Instagram page, and it's at Grab 'em in the Brisket. It's pretty hard to miss. If you type in Grab 'em in the Brisket, you're going to find us. But we got a ton of cool shit. Before we get too far, fuck, we're at the end of this thing already. We forgot to do a commercial.
Yes.
I'm going to run that real quick. Can
Let's
I run
go.
that real quick? I'm going to run that real quick.
We'll allow it.
Hey.
We'll
I'm going to
allow it.
allow. Yeah. Pay some bills. We have to pay them. So let's pay
Let's
the
pay the
bills.
bills.
Let's talk. Let's hear about one of our friends in the Oddpods Media Network, and then we'll come back. We'll do our last beer review.
I think, do we need to hear from your pops? Does your pops have a?
We do have a little clip coming in from my pops. We're going to
Okay.
hear that. But before we do that, let's
Let's get it going.
do this. By Oklahoma Joe's new Ryder Deluxe pellet grills.
Since the company's humble beginnings in 1987, Oklahoma Joe has helped those who appreciate the process and the craft of smoking.
What began with Joe Davidson, a member of the Barbecue Hall of Fame, and a dozen hand-built smokers at the Oklahoma State Fair over 30 years ago, has since forged an Oklahoma Joe's brand that builds some of the most sought-after smokers.
Oklahoma Joe has a proud history of creating uncompromising smokers and grills with carefully crafted design, and the newest generation of the popular Ryder Series pellet grills carries on this tradition.
The new features in the Oklahoma Joe's Ryder Deluxe pellet grills include a Pit Control 2.0 system that delivers the category's first dual-sensor temperature control.
Fire-focused dual-sensor feedback optimizes temperature control based on selected cooking styles, low and slow smoking, or high-heat grilling.
a power feed system that boasts the high torque auger motor that powers through pellets for incredible power and performance.
The new Rider Deluxe series builds on several popular features, including smoke and sear modes, which features an impressive temperature range that runs from 200 degrees Fahrenheit to a searing hot 650 degrees Fahrenheit, and a 20-pound quick-draw hopper that allows unused pellets to be drained in seconds for simple storage, removal, and swapping of pellet flavors. Guys, if you want to find out more information about the new Rider Deluxe series pellet grills from Oklahoma Joe, check out the Oklahoma Joe's website, and the link is in our description in the bio, and that's oklahomajoe.com.
Hi, I'm Tina Jaramillo.
And I'm Hillary Doherty.
And we host the Muck podcast, where we discuss the dark and sometimes weird true stories in American politics.
Hey, Tina, did you know that Elvis crashed the Nixon White House for the sole purpose of getting a DEA badge, and it worked?
What? Or how a gun control advocate senator out of California engaged in gun trafficking with notorious gang leader Shrimp Boy?
Shrimp Boy, I remember him. Okay, so, we cover all of that and more from maladies, madness, mischief, and murder in U.S. politics.
And we also host a bi-weekly interview segment called Lil Muck.
We interview politicians, journalists, activists, and others who share their experiences in politics.
Find the Muck Podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, and check us out on social media at the Muck Podcast.
There it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Bills paid.
More information on Oddpods Media. Go check out oddpodsmedia.com and check out all the other podcasts that we're partnered with. And some of them are super freaking awesome. Honestly, all the ones I've listened to so far have been great. But we recently asked folks what they think of our
Jingle, our
jingle,
beer
yeah.
jingle.
Our beer review, and this is a great time
They're
to talk
grabbing
about
the
it.
brisket.
So So I'll tell a little story while you get your thing pulled up there, John. But so I have a few coworkers who listen to the podcast. Shout out to Mike. I hope you're doing better. He was recently in the hospital. Hope he's doing better. But I got some feedback from a coworker of mine named Rock, and his 2 cents about our jingle, because we were talking about where we're going to do the jingle always, or are we going to go to something pre-recorded, or maybe get some people to send in their jingles or
Right.
whatever.
We get like Michael Bublé. It's like the beer
Yeah.
review.
So
Like, fuck that guy.
His opinion is that the jingle that we do, it's got like a lot of us and a lot of character in it, and it might just be, we can't like lose some of that if we start doing like a pre-recorded jingle
I
or
agree.
something for somebody else. So sorry, Jan. Fans don't agree with you. They like our jingle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. At least from one single solitary person who let me know what they thought.
Yeah, we've actually heard that same response from a few people, including one of my absolutely favorite listeners.
This is Dad out of California. Don't change anything. I like it all. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
I love it.
Don't change anything. I like it all.
Yeah, that's my dad. He's the best. So
He is pretty cool.
yeah, we're not going to change anything right now because he said so. So
One coworker and your dad said don't. So, all right, that's all I need.
that's all we needed to hear.
Yeah. There's a formula somewhere. It's like dad and coworker. That's like carry the one. Happening.
Okay. All right. Okay, I think we should finally review the last beer.
This is
Yeah.
this is that Delirium Noel. I'm going to be honest, y'all.
I think we're all experiencing delirium.
Yeah, I thought this beer was going to be like the one. I was like, oh, we're saving this one for last because it's going to be so good. It's not so good, man. This is not good at all.
I feel like it's just too European for me.
It's just so freaking
You know what I mean? It's
fizzy.
like, yeah,
it's bubbly.
It's too bubbly. It's horrible beer mixed with Alka-Seltzer.
It's like the champagne of
What do you
beer.
really
but
think about
not
it,
in a
Alex?
good
If
way.
if I get heartburn later after drinking this,
It's
I'm going to
this-
be
it's
pissed.
this beer.
No,
It's this beer.
no, this should be
this should
cut
cure.
out.
This should
Hey,
cure heartburn.
I have a feeling
It
you're
tastes
gonna,
like Alka-Seltzer.
I have a feeling you're going to give it the lowest score. So why don't you go ahead and go first and tell us what it is?
It's a 3-2. This is trash.
Okay.
It's garbage.
Oh, jeez. All right,
he ain't wrong.
John. All right. What are you giving it? He's taking an extra sip. Wants to give it one final swish.
honestly, the flavor on it is not awful. The flavor
Flavel.
is shut the fuck up. The flavor is what it is. It's fine. It's good. It's okay. It's that fizziness. It's just not like what the hell, man. It's not good. I'm gonna go. Yeah, god dang, 3.6. It's not good.
Wow.
I don't like it at all. It's the bubbles. The bubbles are like after all those other beers that were like they were getting better and better and better, and then this one's just like not good, man. I need something else.
I'll say the can, the bottle itself, like the wrap, it's like it almost looks like you're getting ranch dressing. You know what I'm talking about?
I thought I was getting like an eggnog beer whenever
some-
I tried this.
It looks
I would
fancy,
prefer
y'all.
either one of those, ranch or eggnog.
If you guys aren't watching this on YouTube, go check it out because this bottle is like
Belgium
It's
Noel.
cold.
Look,
It's
hey,
fancy.
hey, this was
it's
not
got
a cheap
Santa Claus in the
pack
back,
beer.
and the whole pink elephant. I'm not really sure what the reference is with pink elephant, all that stuff like that. But I think we could have done without that.
It's on their other beers too. I'm telling you.
Is it,
Yeah.
It's a creepy elephant.
dude? 10% by volume, 10% alcohol by volume. It's solid.
Right? At least it's strong, right? At least.
Solid
All that's
trash.
left is for you to give us
Eugene.
the rating.
Just 4. 4.
4.
You know, somewhere out there's like some European dude who lives in like Switzerland who is like his favorite beer or something. And it's
These
just
idiots.
It's
These
just
idiots
it's
are
just
wrong.
lost. It's lost
Damn
on us, you know,
Americans.
here in Texas. I don't know. Like I feel like somewhere this is like something that's like super appreciated somewhere that we're just not getting.
They're just
And-
calling us stupid rednecks.
I'm fine with that. And I think I'm going to give it the highest rating out of all of us. And I'm giving it like a 5.1. It just crosses the threshold of if you handed this to me, I would have another one. Like if I didn't pay for this beer and you gave me this beer, I would drink it and I would not be upset at you for handing me this beer.
Yeah.
5.1.
Okay, well that's
Yeah.
not bad.
It's-
You mentioned other countries. I just wanted to bring it up real quick. I like to look at our statisticals of our listenership. Statisticals.
It's just testicles.
Yeah.
Is the
Sounds
correct-
right.
correct
And
pronunciation.
I was just looking the other day for our most recent month, which has only been like a week or whatever. But normally it's the same. It's the same countries that are listening, which is like us, and when I say us, the U.S., Australia, Canada, England, sometimes Mexico. Thailand was like number 2 or 3. And again, it had only been like a week for this month. Like they've been listening a lot, and I don't know if it's just one dude or one chick, or there's a couple of them over there that are like, "Yeah, grab the brisket." But I don't know. I just wanted to share that. And if you hear this episode, Mr. or Mrs. Thailand, reach out to us because I want to know who the hell you are.
And why are you listening to us?
I love it. I freaking love it.
Yes.
But I do want to know, like, what is your name? I want to say it on the show. I don't
Call
know.
in,
I
leave
just-
us a message.
Dude, leave us a message.
I don't care if it's in a language. Leave us a message.
We'll play
Oh,
it.
that would even better.
Yeah.
We will play it 100%. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Thailand. I just think it's freaking cool. I was like, what the hell?
love
Like,
it.
it's quite a few listens. So I was like, I had to bring it up.
Oh, yeah.
There's probably some American who's like teaching English over there. Who's like,
100%. It's
Yeah.
got to be somebody that speaks English, obviously, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. Thank you.
Well, guys, I don't know if it's been successful, but it's been another episode.
I love it. Yeah.
Feels
And
like
we
it's
were
been
wrapping up the
long.
crab and the brisket.
Beer reviews.
Well, that's a lot lower tone than it usually is.
A lot of beers.
Yeah.
This has been a fun episode brought to you and partly by drunk people.
ABV. Brought to you by ABV.
When we have alcohol beverages that have ABVs over 10 that are stacked on top of 10, this is what you get. But all kidding aside, hey, thank you for listening to the Grab Another Brisket podcast. We love you guys. We appreciate your support. We love the interaction that you guys shoot us. Please keep engaging with us. Shoot us your voicemails. Shoot us your...
Yes.
Sorry, it just
What
died.
else?
Shoot us
Emails.
I think my died. My
Yep. Okay. Hey, reach out to us in any way you want.
Yeah, you can reach our
Uh,
voicemail hotline. It's 434-829-2299. Or head over to our website. It's grabthebrisket.com. There's a spot on there where you can send us a message. We want to hear from you. Barbecue wins, barbecue fails, barbecue stories of any kind. You can either leave us a message or you can send us a message, and we want to share them on the show. And there's a very good chance you can win some Sucklebusters seasoning. So grabthebrisket.com. That's where you find us.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah.
And we hope you guys have as good of a Christmas as a day that we're having today.
Everybody wants some Sucklebusters.
Yeah. Okay. It was, that's okay. Jan's not here. But,
Jan's not here.
Yeah.
Okay. Next week, we'll be back full in force. I know.
Next week? Recording this week for sure?
We're definitely going to try to.
Okay, so it's going to be even more of a Christmas episode next time.
Next episode, we don't even give a shit about Christmas. Just kidding. Hey, you Scrooges. Hey, I've enjoyed talking barbecue with you guys.
Peace.
Thanks, everybody. We've been great.
Smoke on.
Dang it, Bobby. Just grab the brisket. We'd like to give a special thanks to Sucklebusters Barbecue Rubs and Sauces, Bonner's Fiesta Spices, Cooley Nation Custom Koozies, Cambro Manufacturing, Yeti Coolers, the Smoke Sheep Barbecue Newsletter, and Dow Strong Knives. We definitely appreciate your support.